Hello everyone, this is Paul from SpanishWithPaul.com and welcome to this Monday's Spanish lesson. What we're going to do is talk about two opposing verbs. Those are to put on and to take off. I'm going to give you the formula for how they work and also help you to avoid some of the more common mistakes people make when using these verbs. As always, I'm going to ask you lots of questions, which I'd like you to pause the video and to think out your own answers. This really is the best way to learn and the fastest way to improve your Spanish. That's all coming up next. If becoming fluent in conversational Spanish is one of your goals for this year, then consider clicking the link above to download my free course books that go along with all of my YouTube lessons. You can also subscribe to my channel to get a brand new Spanish lesson from me every single Monday. So with that out of the way, let's get started. To put on. In Spanish, what we do to express this is take the verb poner. This means to put, and we make it reflexive by adding the pronoun of me. So the sound that we get is ponerme. We have ponerme. This carries a literal meaning of to put on myself, ponerme. Let's work with some examples. First of all, how do you say I need? Necesito. Now, to express I need to put on, we have necesito ponerme. And well, what do you want to put on? Let's say it's a jacket. The word for this in Spanish is chaqueta. You can hear the sound is quite similar, but the spelling is completely different. Chaqueta. Now, to express something like I need to put on my jacket, many of you might be tempted right away to say necesito ponerme mi chaqueta, the same as we would do in English, my jacket. However, this is actually incorrect in Spanish. Instead, the formula is necesito ponerme la chaqueta. We throw in the definite article. So literally what we're saying is, I need to put on myself the jacket. Necesito ponerme la chaqueta. Now you're going to see this formula repeat over and over again. Let's try it with this one. The word for shirt is camisa. And to say the shirt would be la camisa. How would you say I need to put on my shirt? Necesito ponerme la camisa. Once again, we avoided the temptation of saying mi camisa as we would in English. Instead, it's la camisa. I need to put on myself the shirt. The word for blouse in Spanish is blusa. This is a feminine word. So how would you say the blouse? La blusa. Now say, I need to put on my blouse. Necesito ponerme la blusa. Something else you might put on are your glasses, meaning your reading glasses. And depending on where in the world you are, we have two main words for this. In Latin America, they tend to use the word lentes, while in Spain, you'll hear gafas. So, to express the glasses, you could have los lentes or las gafas. Notice that lentes is masculine and gafas is feminine. How would you say, I need to put on my glasses? You can choose both options or just one, whichever is more relevant for you. Necesito ponerme los lentes or las gafas. To express sunglasses, again, you will have two options. You can say los lentes de sol or las gafas de sol. How would you say, I need to put on my sunglasses? Necesito ponerme los lentes de sol or las gafas de sol. To express the word before, in Spanish, we have antes de. Now, onto this, you can tag on any verb and you get a really nice effect. For example, what's the verb to go out? Salir. Now, to express before going out, you would have antes de salir. Literally, it is before to go out, but in Spanish, this expresses the equivalent of before going out. Antes de salir. Do you remember the word for blouse? Blusa. And the blouse? La blusa. Now, how would you say, I need to put on my blouse before going out? Necesito ponerme la blusa antes de salir. Let's switch over to jacket. What was the word for that again? Jaqueta. Now say, I need to put on my jacket before going out. Necesito ponerme la jaqueta antes de salir. Something else you might put on is perfume, or in a man's case, aftershave. Now, both of these are the same in Spanish. In fact, it's the same word, it's just pronounced differently. We have perfume. So let's say we have the sentence of, I need to put on perfume before going out. Now, this could equally be aftershave for a man, because it's expressed in the same word. Perfume or aftershave is perfume in Spanish. With this particular example, our formula breaks. It becomes necesito ponerme perfume antes de salir. Notice that we didn't need to put in the definite article el perfume. So this is an important exception to be aware of, because a very common thing with going out is to put on perfume or aftershave. Once again, how would you say that? I need to put on perfume before going out. Necesito ponerme perfume antes de salir. The verb to read in Spanish is leer. We have leer, leer. How would you say, I need to put on my glasses before reading? Necesito ponerme los lentes or las gafas antes de leer. How do you say I can? Puedo. And I can't? No puedo. I can't read. No puedo leer. The word for without is sin. How would you say, I can't read without putting on my glasses? No puedo leer sin ponerme los lentes or las gafas. We're going to flip the coin now and go over to the other side. So instead of putting on something, what we want now to express is to take off. What we do is get the verb quitar. So we have quitar. Now we will again make this reflexive by adding in the pronoun of me. So the sound is quitarme, quitarme. How would you say, I need to take off? Necesito quitarme. What's the word for jacket? Jaqueta. Now, how would you say, I need to take off my jacket? Necesito quitarme la chaqueta. Notice that once again, we didn't use my jacket, mi chaqueta. It had the same formula as to put on. So we have necesito quitarme, to take off myself, the jacket, la chaqueta. How do you say I'm going to? Voy a. I'm going to take off my jacket. Voy a quitarme la chaqueta. To express it's hot, you'll often hear hay calor, meaning there is heat. Hay calor. How would you say, I'm going to take off my jacket because it's hot? Voy a quitarme la chaqueta porque hay calor. The word for shoe in Spanish is zapato. And to express shoes, plural, it becomes zapatos. We add an S onto the end. How would you say the shoes? Los zapatos. I need to take off my shoes. Necesito quitarme los zapatos. To express before going inside, what you will say is before entering, and the verb to enter in Spanish is entrar. So, to express before entering, or in English we would say going inside, it would be antes de entrar. How would you say, I need to take off my shoes before going inside? Necesito quitarme los zapatos antes de entrar. Do you remember the options we had for sunglasses? Lentes de sol or gafas de sol? How would you say, I need to take off my sunglasses before going inside? Necesito quitarme los lentes de sol or las gafas de sol antes de entrar. How would you say, I'm going to take off my sunglasses? Voy a quitarme los lentes de sol or voy a quitarme las gafas de sol. The word for a watch that you wear or a clock that you see on the wall is the same in Spanish. The word is reloj. Reloj. This is a masculine word. How would you say the watch? El reloj. How would you say I need to take off my watch? Necesito quitarme el reloj. How would you say I need to put on my watch? Necesito ponerme el reloj. The verb to swim is nadar. How would you say, I need to take off my watch before swimming? Necesito quitarme el reloj antes de nadar. What about, I'm going to take off my watch before swimming? Voy a quitarme el reloj antes de nadar. Let's run a quick drill. How would you say, I'm going to put on my jacket? Voy a ponerme la chaqueta. I'm going to take off my jacket. Voy a quitarme la chaqueta. I'm going to put on my blouse. Voy a ponerme la blusa. I'm going to take off my blouse. Voy a quitarme la blusa. I'm going to put on my shirt. Voy a ponerme la camisa. I'm going to take off my shirt. Voy a quitarme la camisa. I'm going to put on my shoes. Voy a ponerme los zapatos. I'm going to take off my glasses. Voy a quitarme los lentes or las gafas. If you're serious about learning Spanish and want to become conversationally fluent, my main course, Spanish with Paul, is live and available for you now. Inside you'll get my complete course, none of which is available on YouTube, and also my personal attention to make sure you achieve conversational fluency in the fastest time possible. In short, if you like my free lessons on YouTube and the results they're giving you, then you'll love what I have for you inside the main course. You can click the link on the screen now to find out all the details. So with that said, I look forward to seeing you again in my next video.